efforts laid the foundations for many Korean women to advance into society as educators, journalists, and doctors. In the early 1960s, the Kennedy administration recommended Professor Lofstow's model for economic growth. President Park Chung-hee wisely embraced the idea and pushed economic development forward. It laid the foundation for Korea to become an industrialized country. Known as a miracle on the Han River, Korea's economic growth rate was unrivaled. Korea was one of the least developed countries after the war. Its annual income was just $67 per capita. Now, its economy ranks 10th in the world. Seoul was once reduced to ashes. Now, it is one of the world's most vibrant digital cities. Busan was once flooded with war refugees. Now, it is the world's second largest port city in terms of transshipment volume. It is also bidding to host the World Expo 2030. Korea is winning the hearts of global citizens. It is dynamic, freedom is thriving, and democracy is robust. Korea and the US have joined forces to safeguard freedom and democracy throughout the world. Since World War II, Korea dispatched its warriors of freedom. We fought side by side with the US in Afghanistan, Iraq, and others. For over 70 years in the history of the alliance, we worked together in military and security sectors. We also expanded our cooperation in the economic field. Our relationship has evolved from one of unilateral assistance to a partnership that is mutually beneficial. The Congress FTA was approved with the full support of the US Congress in 2011. Since then, our bilateral trade has increased by 68%. Korea's companies' investment in America has tripled. The US companies' investment in Korea has nearly doubled. Korean companies are contributing to vitalize the US economy. They are producing EV batteries, semiconductors, cars, and other products here in America. And more importantly, they are creating decent, well-paying jobs. Take Austin, Texas. Samsung's semiconductor plant has created nearly 10,000 jobs as of 2020. Take Bryan County, Georgia. Hyundai's EV and battery plants is expected to be operational by late 2024. It will produce 300,000 electric vehicles every year. It will employ thousands of Americans. And take Bay City, Michigan. It is a home to SK Citroen CSS, where President Biden visited. It is an example of Korean and American companies merging to achieve even greater growth. I hope to see more economic cooperation in the other parts of America. In this regard, I count on your keen interest and support. My friends, years of active cultural and people-to-people exchange have deepened our friendship. This year also marks the 120th anniversary of Korean immigration to the US. Early Korean immigrants arrived as workers on the sugarcane plantation in Hawaii. Since then, Korean Americans have made their way into many parts of the American society. They have played an important role of fostering close friendship and writing the history of our alliance. Representatives Young Kim, Andy Kim, Michelle Steele, and Marilyn Strickland are here with us. They are a testament to the alliance spanning generations. That's true for each party. It is a relief that you are evenly praised across the aisle. Even more, culture is helping to further deepen our understanding and friendship. Nationality and language differences are no longer barriers. Korean movies, Parasite and Minari, have won Oscars. Hallyu film, Top Gun, and The Avengers are loved by Koreans. I also love Top Gun and Maverick, and the Mission Impossible. And even if you didn't know my name, you may know BTS and Blackpink. BTS beat me to the White House, but I beat them to Capitol Hill. Korean and American singers reaching high places in each other's music charts is no longer a surprise. The US create global platforms like Netflix. Korea has produced a popular series such as Squid Game. We are creating a new pattern of synergy. These cultural exchanges have brought our people closer. According to Chicago Council on Global Affairs, Americans' positive views of Korea are reaching the highest level since 1978. And according to a Pew survey last year, Koreans' positive views of the US reached 89%. It marks the largest increase among all the countries surveyed. Korea and the US agreed to set up an assistance program for our students. It will help them to study and find jobs actively in each other's country. Honorable members of Congress, I have two careers in my life. My first job was as a public prosecutor. My second job is serving as the president of my beloved country. As prosecutor, my role model was the late Robert Morgenthau. He was the real-life character of District Attorney Adam Schiff in Law and Order. When I was the Prosecutor General, I printed a book titled Robert Morgenthau, America's Eternal Attorney. I shared it with my junior prosecutors. In the preface, I included the phrase, an attorney who is silent in the face of great evil will not even stop pickpockets in the neighborhood. Today, our democracy is at risk. Democracy is a community's political decision-making system to protect freedom and human rights. Such decision-making must be based on truth and freely formed public opinion.